Hi guys, welcome back to True Crime and Tarot. I'm going to make this very short and sweet. Okay, I just got done watching a channel called, let me bring her up because she's new to me, but she just did a stream on Michael Vaughn's case. Okay, and the name of her channel is True Crime with Eve. Shout out to you, ma'am. Shout out to you for covering this case. Okay, because I've already done it. Well, some of it. I didn't do as much as I would have liked to do because I was attacked by people for doing that. Okay, but while in that chat, I caught the end of it. I caught the end of her live stream. And I said in her live chat, I'm very glad you're doing this because I attempted to. And, I was attacked by other creators, by other people, whatever. And Dope Soul, if you're listening, you are more than welcome to speak your minds, okay? Because I'm going to tell you something. Dope Soul comes in and says to me, oh, you're on Brandy's side. No, ma'am. No, I'm sorry, you're wrong. I'm not on anyone's side. Guess whose side I'm on? Michael Vaughn's. Okay? And then you told me, Dope Soul, that I said the babysitter did it. I never said that. What I said was the babysitter is suspect as hell because she is. She gave her own children away. Okay? Gave them right away. What was her reasoning for that? Because she had hip surgery. That was her reasoning. Okay? So, in my opinion, that looks really bad on Tyler and Brandy. Hey, Care, why would you hire a woman that readily gave her own children away? Tyler and Brandy, answer that question for me, okay? So, Dope Soul, once again, do not tell me what my feelings are or whose side I'm on. And as for you, ma'am, you should be on one side as well. And that's Michael's side, okay? I just listened to Brandy cuss her 2-year-old child out. Just listen to that. I just listened to Brandy talk about how she's been on meth for years, or was. Why do you think I showed Tyler's drug arrest record, Dope Soul? Why do you think that was? Because I'm on Brandy's side? No, ma'am. Wrong. I showed that for a reason. When you see that type of drug addiction, there's a reason for it. Okay? So when you have a platform, this is not Twitter. And I was on Twitter for years. Still am, actually. I just don't get involved in Twitter like I used to. This is not Twitter. I cannot come on here and accuse someone outright of doing anything when there is not proof of it. I cannot do that. I can have my opinions, though. And if you would like to know my opinions, I'm looking straight at Tyler Vaughn. That's my opinion. But again, Dope, so you will not tell me whose side I'm on. And I'm disgusted that you even use those words. And I hope you see this video. And I hope you go back and watch more than just my babysitter video. Because I had Nicole Marie on twice. Not once, but twice. Yes, I'm a little heated. Michael Vaughn's case bothers me. It always has. But I've tried to stay away from it. Because people like to attack you if you speak about anything other than Brandy is a saint. If you want to know my opinion, I think that Brandy's in a lot of denial. And I think she does a bang-up job of covering for Tyler. Because if my Tyler, failed one polygraph and our child was missing, he would be out of my house so fast, his head would spin. And I would be demanding to know where my child is. Not getting married to him. Like I just heard that they're now getting married. Some people get too fanatical over cases. And Dope Soul, I am speaking directly to you, ma'am. Too fanatical. You can absolutely speak about something without becoming a fanatic about it or telling people what their views are or what they think. You don't know what I think. But now you do, because I just told you. Just because I don't come on here and just outright attack Brandy doesn't mean I'm on her side. No, I am not. You are incorrect. I guess you want to see people just bash the hell out of her. Well, you're not going to find it on this channel. There are community standards, okay, for YouTube. And there's also a thing called being sued. So if I come out and say, hey, Brandy Neal absolutely did this, I don't have proof that she did anything. But I see her behavior. And I see her husband, well, her fiance, whatever he is, behavior. And I definitely can speak about that. I would love for her to come in here. I really would. You need to calm down because you're infuriating people like myself. You are not helping this case by telling people whose side they're on. That's not helping at all. Am I mad? Yeah. Yeah, I am. I am mad. I'm mad when somebody tells me what my own thoughts are, when I've kind of pretty much laid them out pretty clearly in the past. But, I guess me putting Jennifer Hannah, the babysitter, on because, again, in my view, it speaks a crap ton about Brandy and Tyler's decision making, that you chose a woman that gave her own kids away to watch your kids. That doesn't make any sense to me. Hi, TFA. Good to see you. I'm on the side of truth, and I released some today. Did you? I will need to go and watch that video. It was a very late night last night, and I don't even want to speak about what happened last night on this platform. But I haven't been able to catch up on other people's live streams, but I will be watching yours, TFA, for sure. And you hear my opinions, okay? Because I'm speaking them now. I just had that person accuse me of something that is not true. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Because I saw it on, like I said, I keep forgetting her channel name. I'm really sorry. Because I'm new to her channel. I don't, True Crime with Eve. That's where I saw it. So did you originally put it out, TFA? That was very difficult to listen to. Very difficult. Her screaming and cussing at her child. Her talking about being on meth for a long time. If these are not red flags to you guys, the drug use alone, what do I always talk about on this channel? Hey, True Crime with Eve. You put it out on Twitter. I put it out on Twitter last night on Spaces. Did you? Okay. Yeah. Hey, big kudos to you. I am very happy to see other creators covering this case because when I first attempted to, it was a crap show, honestly. And I see more and more people doing it, and good for you. I'm really happy to see it. It needs to be said. Yeah, me too. I only got to listen to the very beginning of your live stream because you were done with the live stream, so I don't think it's back up. But when I heard her cussing at her little 2-year-old, yeah, it's disturbing. And there's other things that have been said, and people just seem to ignore it. She threatened to burn down a police officer's house. Excuse me. That is not normal. Sorry. Oh, you watched it over, Guidance with Life. I keep looking for it and I don't see it. Do you got, because this is what I'm seeing on Eve's channel. Maybe it's just not showing up for me yet. That happens. Let me see. Yeah, I'm guessing it's just hasn't come through for me yet, maybe. But I wanted to watch the entire thing. Now I have two things that I need to watch, even TFA. So Lisa Jones, what is TFA's channel name if you don't care? Oh, I don't care. No, TFA is great. It's TFA. True Crime with Eve. This is just a small glimpse from what I've been told it is. I have no idea what the others are because it was sent to authorities. There's a lot. There's a whole, that's like the tip of the iceberg. There is so much on Twitter Spaces. You would be mind blown. And I always say this, that people on YouTube are not ready for it. They have started to say, this is, these are the Twitter, I forget what Michelle Walking called them, the Twitter goons or something of that nature. And so a lot of people just write it off. Oh, those are those Twitter people that don't know anything. Wrong. They know way more. And there's been way more Twitter weasels. Yes, that's what it was. And she was definitely wrong. Yes. Hi, Dope. I did summon you. Good to see you. Would you like to tell me about anything else about my own personal feelings or opinions? Anything? They're not ready. They haven't been ready, but they're getting ready because of channels like myself, because of channels like Harsh Reality, because of channels like TFA, because of channels like True Crime with Eve. I subbed to Eve as well. I subbed to you probably 15, 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago or something, Eve. But yes, it's starting to really pick up with YouTube, and that's a good thing. So, Dope Soul, for you to tell me that I am on a side, I'm going to say it to you since you are now in here. You are incorrect, ma'am. Okay, let's read what you have to say. Dope Soul, I said you did the whole video on Jennifer Hannah. That's what JH stands for, in case no one knows. Attacking her and calling her number one suspect. You weren't ready. You're correct. You are correct. Because I was brand new to this case. And I talked to her. And when she started telling me why her children were taken away from her, that didn't sound right to me at all. And it shouldn't sound right to you either. Okay? And yeah, I did. Anybody that tells me they broke their hip and that's why they... No, her children are not irrelevant, man. Would you go hire someone who's telling you, hey, I broke my hip and threw my kids in a foster care and never got them back? Do you think that's normal? Do you? She has relationships with them. Yeah, I'm sure she does. After she's given them away to foster care. Two wrongs do not make a right. Do you know her? Do you, Dope? You know her? And if you really want to know what I think, Dope Soul, I think it speaks volumes of Brandy and Tyler hiring someone like her to watch their own children. Okay? When she gave hers readily away to foster care, she gave them away. They weren't taken. She gave them away. I have the text messages from her saying that. You have become too fanatical about this case. That's my opinion. You're glad she gave her children away? Keep talking. Keep talking. Thank you, Rose Petals. I'm gonna let you stay in here and keep talking. So, Millennial Phoenix, that's not normal, but that's Brandy and Tyler's failing due diligence. Exactly. Tyler was in her wedding. Yes, they know each other. They've known each other for a long time, and I spoke about that. I also, Dope Soul, just so you know, maybe you missed that part of my live stream that you went through, that I showed Tyler's drug record, okay? And I did that for a reason. Now you hear Brandy over here talking about, oh, I was on meth for years. Yeah. Dope Soul, better than being treated like Brandy treats her kids. Yeah, or how about everybody just treats their kids well? This is not about being on sides. That's where you go wrong. You should be on one side. That's called Michael. Okay? Yes, you know all about the case. Yeah. Good for you. Why don't you start up your own YouTube channel and then you can come on here and tell us all about it? Instead of telling other people what their opinions are or whose sides they're on. How about you do that? I did. I absolutely did. Because you're not going to tell me what I think or what my opinions are. You're not going to do that. But I will tell you what they actually are. So jot that down in your little book. Okay? But the people that are actually talking about this case and brought it to YouTube, you would do well not to attack them. Okay? Because I can tell you right now, this platform is not like Twitter. People do not readily just accept or want to hear anything bad about Brandy or Tyler or anything like that. I didn't bring it to YouTube. Okay. Sure. Whatever you say. Again, you have so many opinions. You care so much about Michael. You say all of this crap. Create your own channel. Create your own channel and do it. And we'll see how that goes for you. Okay? Thank you, J. Marie. Yeah, I don't understand this person. I really don't. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. Right. Much easier to stay in a comment section and tell people how they feel, right? Yeah, she's just, it's ridiculous. It really is. You guys that have followed my channel or have seen my streams very well know what my opinions and my stances are on this case. And for her to tell me that I'm on Brandy's side, wrong, with a capital W. You are very wrong. Stop making assumptions about people. Okay? And I'll tell you, with an attitude like that, you would not make it 5 seconds on YouTube. Not by the TOS standards. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. True Crime with Eve. Here's what kills me about Purple Knights and Trixie. They want to do a documentary on Monkey. I saw that. The case is still open. I saw that. Jay Marie, Dope Soul, I believe we are all on the same side. We are, but she doesn't see that, Jay, for some reason. We shouldn't go for that. Let's all work together. TFA, just like Summerwell's case, everyone's a suspect. Yes, because the child has not been found. Ray Porter, why don't you focus on Michael? I have, Ray. Okay. This video is more about shouting out channels that are now doing that are now bringing more things to light instead of just Brandy's this grieving mother and blah, blah, blah. That's not the case. That's just not the case. Go to Twitter, please. Instead of just listening to YouTubers that call them Twitter weasels or whatever they're calling them, please go listen to them. Please go to Sleuthy Goosey, Nicole Marie. Please go to her Twitter and just, there's tons. There is tons there. I've never felt that Michael has gotten the attention that it truly deserves. His case, it doesn't. It's the same basic benign thing. He just vanished into thin air. Brandy's the grieving mother. Woe is her. Tyler's absent. Where is he at? Heard him on Twitter, but I've never seen him really anywhere else. But he was the one that was there. Everybody wants to pick the Wells case to attack. They're easy pickings. But Brandy and Tyler doesn't talk, really. Well, he has. And I've heard some things that he has said on Twitter. But yeah. Yeah, right. And exactly, TFA. Hopping on lies. Well, see what I think her game plan at this point is now that she's, cozied up to some of the YouTubers, is that she's trying to get on this platform so this doesn't get out of control. It's damage control right away. Because on Twitter, there's some stuff over there. Okay. So the more people that start talking about this on YouTube, I feel like Brandy's tried to get ahead of the game. I really do. True Crime with Eve. She feels comfortable. That was her downfall. She does. And you know what? When I heard her call Tyler a sissy lala, and she was, the big tough guy, I guess. Is that why you won't let your husband speak, or is that why he doesn't speak? Why doesn't he speak? Why is he not pleading for Michael? Can we at least know that? Why? I've heard their excuses why, but I'd like to know really why. Hey, Jess. There's so much to this case that it's just, I'm going to walk a thin line, because as I was trying to say to Dope Soul, you cannot just come onto YouTube and accuse people of things that you have no proof of. You cannot do that. So I can state my opinions. I can play things. I can do stuff like that. Okay. But there's been no arrests in this case. And that's a fact. As I said, TFA, I heard someone say over and over again that parents of missing children shouldn't be having fun and should be searching for their kids. Same goes for Brandy. Yeah, didn't we hear the morning after Michael went missing, Brandy was drunk? Her and Tyler both, weren't they? Drunk. Why are you drunk? Why are you not out looking for your child? Just want to know. What were you drinking to? Exactly. Dope Soul. And as I said, you should apologize because you went at J.H. Hart. She didn't deserve that. No? She didn't deserve that. So you think? Listen, I welcomed her up on panel to give her another shot at it. Do you think I'm going to have a whole lot of respect for a woman that just gives her children away to foster care? Because I'm not. Sorry, that's not me. You can do that. You're welcome to. Am I a Virgo? No, far from that. Why would she? She doesn't have to, Dope. Again, start your own channel, ma'am, and have her up. That's up to you. I mean, whether or not she does that, I don't care. I gave her the opportunity. She could do that. I never lied to her about who I was. at all. I didn't trick her into anything. Told her exactly who I was. I mean, if you can't see that she plays a part into this in the way that, number one, you gave your own children away. You ain't, you know, give me a break. Okay. Just give me a break with this hip surgery nonsense that you came up with as to why you wanted your children away. And then you have Brandy and Tyler again, hiring her to watch their own children. But that's cool with you, right? I mean, ugh. True Crime with Eve. I want to call out Neville's True Crime. Oh, I already have True Crime with Eve. I have a whole video with him against him, not against him, but to him. It's about 7 minutes long. If you scroll through my videos, yeah, I did that. And CLL, Michelle After Dark, for completely taking advantage of Michael's case and spinning the narrative. Yeah, you know what? That video of hers actually made me unsubscribe from her. I don't hate Michelle or anything, but I do not think it was fair to call the people on Twitter weasels. I don't think she took any look into this case. I don't. I think she just went ahead and called them that, dismissed them, and she has such a huge platform that people ran right with that. And that's a shame. That is a shame. RB, you're a Libra. No, RB, you know that I'm a Gemini like you, so just stop. Lisa Jones, she wouldn't be fit to look at my kids. Exactly. So yeah, I went hard at her. And yeah, RB, 10 more guesses. You'll get there. Thank you for making me laugh, Jay Marie. Jessica, Michelle After Dark is legit 100. Listen, Jess, I always liked Michelle. I honestly did, and I don't hate her. I don't. I just feel like when you have such a big platform like that, to dismiss something so quickly, it does an injustice to the case. Um, I can't speak for her and say that she did or did not look into this case, but judging by her video, it's my opinion that she didn't look too deeply into it. So, it's unfortunate because it changed a lot of people's opinions. And it also, you know, people are not, they don't really want to look into it anymore because they heard what she had to say. And so, that's that. Jessica, oh, Rose Petal, woo, I like you. Well, thanks. TFA. No one would have info on YouTube if it wasn't for Twitter weasels. Exactly. Exactly. TFA, I'm one of them. Okay. Jessica Lynn. Everyone is going to have their own opinions. Yes, they are. Yes, they absolutely are. Mm-hmm. Yep. And I always tell you guys, just like I'm welcome to my opinion, you're welcome to yours. Okay. I'm not going to kick you out of my chat. I'm not going to do anything crazy. You're not getting timed out for nothing. You're welcome to your opinion. And I don't think Michelle is a bad person or anything. It just, I wish she would have looked deeper into the case, is what I'm saying. That's all. So, Miss Glass, I think I learned about the Twitter Spaces from Michael Vaughn from this channel. I definitely learned about Twitter Spaces through the Michael Vaughn case. Because I didn't know anything about Spaces. I was like, what is this new feature on Twitter? I was on Twitter for like 5 years, and there's like this little gnat thing or something. But I was on Twitter for like 5 years, and there was no Spaces. So when I saw that, I was like, what the heck is this? But thank God for it, because there's a lot of information on there. So let's see. Sue M, I don't have Twitter. Lisa Jones, I don't know anything about Twitter either. Guidance with Life with TLC. It's the ones that won't look at everything and in their own eye blockers because certain things can be right there, but you have to look at everything. You do. How can you do a case justice if you don't look at everything? And again, Dope Soul, I owe Jennifer an apology, or do you owe me one? Because she's a part of this case. And I'm gonna look at her. And I'm gonna look at everybody else that was close to him. So this is my Jess, this is my only hey grandma. So good to see you, ma'am. Jess, this is my only social media. I owe you nothing as well. Nothing. But since you have such strong opinions, like I said, get your own channel. Well, work your butt off. Stop attacking people that are on actually your side. Your side. You're all about sides, right? I summoned you for your comment that you made in Eve's channel to me. You know exactly why I summoned you. Ugh. Yeah, you I'm gonna watch my words here. Okay. Exactly. So why are you telling me I'm on Brandy's side? There's only one side. It's Michael's. That's it. The only side that there is. So if you're mad that I said things about Jennifer Hannah that are true, be mad. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I was. This is how crazy this case actually is. That people that, you know, um, hmm, choose my words wisely. Millennial Phoenix. This case wouldn't have gotten traction like it has on Twitter or YouTube if it weren't for Dope Soul and Nicole Marie. Yeah, I've had Nicole Marie twice on my channel to talk about this case. I very much like her. She's a very good person, and I think she's very fair. She has a lot of integrity, and she really looks at this case objectively, and that's really what it's about. I liked her straight away. As soon as I, was started looking into it, and I was like, oh wow, really like this person, So, yeah, I still, support her indefinitely because she's a good person, and people that want to call her a Twitter weasel or whatever. No, I'm sorry, you're very wrong about that. Elizabeth Mason, it's like people can't ask questions about the monkey case, why it needs to be talked about to keep his case out there. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, this is why this case for some reason continues to call me. And I always say that. And I've actually tried to stay away from it several times. Because I don't like the tension. It brings so much tension. But not attention, tension. And but here we are. So Lisa Jones, Ray, Dope Soul is a good person also. Stop. Ray, I'm speaking to her about something that she said to me in another live stream. Okay. She accused me of being on Brandy's side. Her words, not mine. So that's why you're hearing from me what you are. Because I'm telling her that is not true. Plant, hey Plant. Yes, this case kind of does that to you. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I get really disheartened when I see people jump on the Brandy train. We'll just call it that, without really looking into this case. So, Elizabeth Mason, just my opinion, but I think Tyler's mama bear needs questioned again, especially Tyler. Yes, we can hug it out. I have a dope soul too. Um, or I'd like to think I do. I don't know. But yeah, Elizabeth Mason. Because like I was saying, when I heard that they were drunk the next morning, again, what is that about? Why were you drunk? Why were you not out looking for your kid? What is that? What does that mean? Grandma, I'm angry when people don't even consider all the info. I think we need to look at everything. For sure. J. Marie, no one is saying she's not a good person. She's done great things for Michael. I think you're dope, Jess. Well, thanks, Jess. Millennial Phoenix. JH has garnered the courage to speak up on Twitter. That's more than Tyler has ever done. And Brandy's made it clear that JH wasn't even there that day. Yes, what I did find interesting, Millennial Phoenix, the day after that I put my video out about Jennifer Hannah, I didn't say anything bad about Brandy. Because at that time I was like, well, she was at work. Obviously, she didn't have anything to do with it. But the father has this really long drug history. And then here I talked to the nanny and she's done giving her children away to foster care. Big red flags to me. But the day after I put that video out, Brandy was on YouTube on Neville's True Crimes channel calling Jennifer Hannah a narcissist, saying that, she had asked her to stop talking about this case, but she doesn't listen. And those are also big red flags to me. She didn't come on my channel to say that. No, not at all. You know why? Because I posted Tyler's drug arrest record. That's why. And I'm sure she just didn't want that out there for the public, but it's there. And the video's still up. And then she thanked Neville's True Crime for, just being such an advocate for their family and all this stuff. I do not think that I am Brandy Neal's favorite person. Okay. Miss Glass, I cannot believe they were drunk. Yes, they were. Allegedly. Allegedly. So I said I was going to make this long, and I'm not. It's 5:30, and I need to go cook dinner for my family. So maybe later we can resume this. TFA, I definitely am going to be watching your video while I cook. And catching up on what you guys had to say. We might do well, all of us, to think about having a panel about this. Us YouTube and Twitter weasels combined. Okay. So I will talk to you guys all later. Yeah, you know what? Every time I go live on YouTube, I can never find the damn button to end the stream, and it's giant and red and right in front of my face. So, Jess, I can't find the membership. I think when I get done with the video, that join button might come up, Jess. um, yes, I need to cook. Take care, guys. I will see you later. TFA, I might reach out to you, and J Marie, I might definitely reach out to you. I want to have a little chat. So I will see you guys later. Okay. I might actually see you guys later. So all right, bye.